What is up, everyone? What's going on? It's Wayne Fade the Black. Quick Sunday night live stream. See what's going on with you guys. I was kind of questioning streaming tonight, but you know what? I said, let's go ahead and see what's going on with everyone, because I'm always curious to see what you guys got going on. Sometimes, it's definitely not all about me. I like seeing what you guys got going on. Teach me something new. Let me learn something on this quick stream. See how your week is going, because time is moving fast, man. Time is moving fast. I actually got a vehicle in the garage for tint tomorrow. Tomorrow won't be too crazy though. Actually, tomorrow will be kind of manageable. So, but Mondays are usually the days where people just start to hit you up, man. They're trying to see what you got available. They're trying to get stuff booked. It's like they kind of chill. Everyone enjoys their weekend. I kind of get it. I understand. They get back to work. They get back to start working on things, and then that's when they kind of hit you up. So Mondays and Tuesdays usually are a pretty busy day, just as far as people contacting you and trying to schedule appointments. That's what I found. And now the whole messaging thing, you got a lot of people messaging you on Saturday morning, Sunday night. You get people just messaging you all times of the day. So that's kind of what you deal with, I guess, with the whole social media, running your business off of social media. It's not like it's, even businesses have Facebook now, and you can message them on Facebook, or you can call the place. It's just a lot different than it was, let's say, 2 years ago or something like that. What's up, Eric? Eric, I think I asked you for your address, and I was kind of just waiting. For you to get the package from you, but I was going to ask you for your address, because I was going to send you a shirt too. So I don't know if you ever saw that when you messaged me, when you touched base with me. So I'm not sure if you saw that, but I was going to get your address too. So maybe if you have time later, you can email me or just contact me back. What is up, Tony? What's going on? What is going on, Tony? That's cool. Okay, you sent it. Okay, when I get your address, I'm gonna send you a shirt. I'll get your address off there and I'll send it back. But I greatly appreciate you hooking me up with a shirt, man, because you know what? I'll rock it on the live stream, support back. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. Tony Tapia, is it Tapia? Over in California. Thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, hey, I'm RV crazy, man. That's my thing. I like, I just I don't know. I'm so crazy into RV, and I just like the whole thing. But I think one of the main things is this: it gives me something to, everyone has their thing. Some people like boating, some people like hiking, fishing, some people like, hunting, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of my outlet, I'm my own pit crew. I go out there, I mess with it, and it's fun to me. I got all these plans in my head that I want to do, because I like working on things, I like tinkering and messing with things. And when we take that out as a family, it's good to be able to use those things and enjoy them. So, yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping in, Tony. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a big, I don't know if it's more so just the idea of messing with it and it's learning. I don't know, it's crazy, but yeah, I love messing with the motorhome, man. I hope you guys had a chance to check that little video out. I know, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's your little happy place. When I get in there, I just relax. I relax, and we use it a lot for our daughter's sporting tournaments, but we also go to Minnesota for my son's game. So when we take it up to Minnesota, we'll stay in that, you know what I mean? We'll do like the overnight boondocking and something in a Walmart parking lot or something, to show up. And then also during the day, because you might have a game in the morning and then you'll have a game like 2 hours later, we just go out in the parking lot, we go in the motorhome, we just hang out in there. You can turn the TV on or something and relax, have food. So we use the motorhome for that too, you know what I mean? Yeah, I appreciate it, Eric. I'm just working on it. We had a newer unit. I sold that and we went old school. The family's having a little bit of time trying to adjust, but I'm trying to do my thing. I'm going to tint it. I'm going to do some, I did the lighting on it. I'm doing some audio video upgrades, man. Yeah, it's just fun. I just like it. I enjoy it. So yeah. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, so lighting was something I want to do too. And now I sell those lights, but I'm still learning, because it's a little bit tricky. to hook them up and how you're going to run things and get it all hooked up. It's not overly complicated, but it's just a little tricky to kind of figure out what you need and what's going to work best in your situation, you know. So I've thought about doing a little bit more to mine, maybe something on the top of underneath the awning or something. So I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, it's just fun, man. It's just fun to do different things. You know, we all have our things, and that's kind of mine right there. So yeah, I like to spend a lot of time messing with that. That's kind of been my thing. Now I really want to tint it. I'm gonna tint the whole windshield on it, and actually I would like to do some exterior like chrome tint on it, but I haven't quite found what's gonna work best for that situation. So if anybody knows that, man, let me know. An exterior chrome film I might do on the outside of the windows, exterior chrome. That's what I want to do. T-Town Tints, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in, man. We're just doing a quick little stream. I'm probably going to do it for maybe 40 minutes, go upstairs and get some dinner. Kids have to go back to school. They've been off all week. Tomorrow kids go back to school, so I try to make sure they get set up and get stuff they need to get. Not much going on, man. Just a Sunday night. It was busy. I did a Ford Fusion this morning. I did a set of fronts this morning. Yesterday was Saturday. I did, what did I do? Gosh, I don't even remember. That's bad when you don't even remember what you did. I know I did I did a set of fronts yesterday morning. I think like 2 sets of front yesterday morning, something else. So I mean, boom, 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 boom. It's just going. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So Tony, is actually like, if you ever look in the old videos of like Brian's RV videos, the country coaches, the old country coaches had a nice silver mirror finish film on those, and I think that would look good with mine, with the polished wheels, and then do some of that silver chrome film on the windows. I think that'll look sweet. But I plan to have mine repainted. Like, I got big black swoops and it's kind of checking, and I want to have those big black swoops repainted. The gray's still doing well, so if I get that repainted and have the gray with the black, I want to take the little red pinstripes off. It should look good. So it should look good. You know, Eric, those country coasters, they look sweet. I have a vlog. I just put up the vlog, I think Friday, but I have a bunch more vlogs on my channel. But I'm trying to bounce back and forth because I want to make sure I get content for this channel. And like I said in my last video, I have a buddy that's kind of helping me. He just did my last Toyota video. He did that. And then I just did the RV video. And I had another video I was working on. I just bumped that one aside and put the RV video out. But I do have a vlog. I do have another vlog video that's coming. It's on my computer. I just got to edit it. It was warm this weekend. I wanted to be out messing with other stuff, so I didn't sit and edit any videos. But I got another vlog coming. Maybe I can get that up this week. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow and then have a vlog maybe for later. So yeah, I'm working on it. See, I thought about wrapping it, but dude, it's just so many things you have to you got Arnie's, you got bar, you got window mounts, you got so much stuff you have to work around to try to wrap that thing. I just think it'll be a ton of work. So but I want to wrap some, like if on the bottom of it, it's like has some big gray panels. I like to wrap those in a sparkly diamond Avery gray. And then on the top cap of the motorhome, it's a big area. I like to just wrap that Avery diamond gray too, so it just sparkles. So I don't know, I'm gonna mess with it over time and see what I can do, you know what I mean? I'm gonna mess with it. What's up, Jaybird? Thanks for stopping in. People been going crazy. Yes, you've been hitting them checks up, the stimulus money, all that stuff. You've been I know people have been going nuts right now. I know people have been going nuts. Yeah, that's cool. That's what I do too. You know, I don't mind if someone comes on and they're busy or I can't get them in my schedule. I don't mind referring them to the next guy or someone in their area. I have no problem with that. So yeah, refer, as long as they're hooked up and they're satisfied. That's all good. What's up, yo, Danny? Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think a lot of us are busy, man. Even my detailing buddies, they are busy. My one detail buddy, Kurt at AutoWorks, he's booked out till June already. So yeah, it's busy. It's busy. I'm booked out into April already. Yeah, so I'm booked all the way out into April. And another thing is people keep calling. So people call with quick jobs, like there's a set of fronts or something quick like that. I try to just plug them in. But like full-size cars and everything, I book them on certain days. So yeah, I'm booked all the way out till next month. What up, Joe Waller? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Like I said, I'm just going to do a quick stream. I got to get some other stuff done tonight before school for my kids tomorrow. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit, see what's going on, hang out with everybody. Yeah, see, I thought about doing certain things. I mean, for me personally, I can go out there all the time and do a lot of stuff. I've done actually since August, since I've got that RV, I've done a ton of stuff to it. I really have to start keeping a list, because if I ever go to sell or do something, I want to have all the stuff noted that I've done. But yeah, I've done a ton of stuff to that. But you know, some people come to this channel because they like the window tinting content. So I don't want to put too much stuff. So I think I might vlog more RV stuff on my vlogging channel, because my vlog channel is open to anything and everything. So I might have a little bit more of that stuff. I was going to go out there and vlog some stuff with the RV, but I had a customer come over a little bit ago. But I might vlog a little bit more stuff on there. Trust me, I like doing the RV stuff. That's my fun. That's my fun stuff. See, I was gonna ask you, Jaybird, I thought about you earlier today. I said, I wonder what slip film Jaybird's using, and I was thinking about that. So I am gonna try to get some slip tape. I need some. I want to get some. So I have to try to remember to do that when I go back upstairs. But Tony, also with the RV thing, when I tint the windshield and tint some of the other windows, I'm gonna try to videotape those as well, because I think that window tinting with the RV is a big market that people really don't understand. I mean, so many people are saying that they drive down the road and their ACs are on or this or that. Dude, when you tint your motorhome and you're driving that big, huge windshield in the front, and you tint like with ceramic film, it is a game changer. It keeps the front of that motorhome so much cooler. So I put my visor strip on there because it is so bright. So I got the visor strip, but I'm gonna tint the whole windshield in 50%, and I'm gonna do the whole rest of it either with chrome or ceramic. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But it just keeps the front so much cooler. My last RV was a 28-foot gas, and the whole front of it was tinted, and it just kept that front of so much cooler inside driving. I didn't even realize it until I got this new one that wasn't tinted. So it's okay to layer different type of film and brands of tint. Well, some people will layer. I'll layer as well, depending on the situation. Now, I have a customer coming to me on Friday, and he asked me how much to remove his tint and replace his tint because it's light and he wants to go darker. So I told him it's going to be $100-something. I mean, who knows how much, because to remove all that tint. So he said he just wants to go over the tint. I said, if your tint is good on the bottom, we can go over it. I'm not going to warranty it, but I will go over that tint to give you a darker shade. So I said I'll do that. He said he's fine with that. So there are a couple of times I did like an Audi video way back. I did an Audi two-door coupe video, and I stripped the sides, and his back window was so narrow that I didn't want to steam and have to rip all that off and be scraping glue in there. So I told him, I said, your tint is fine. It's just light. I said, let me go over it with 20, make it dark, and then we'll put dark tint on the side. He was fine with that, and it looks fine. He hadn't had no issues with it. So I don't think it's so much about brand. I just think about if the tint underneath is good, decent looking tint, then maybe you can go over it. Maybe you'll get so many years out of it and then worry about it later or something. You know what I mean? So I've done it before, but one from Lexington, subject smooth, it makes more sense. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that Lexington. I know people keep saying Lexington gives you like good shipping when you only order a certain amount of money and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Double it up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I need to put some of that on there because I've noticed a couple scratches here and there, and it's really irritating to get done with a whole window and you're trying to finish it up and then you see a scratch in it. It's nothing more worse than that. So I do need to try to hook up some slip tape, and that's what I plan to do. So yeah, definitely want to do that. Yeah, but I definitely I enjoy messing with RVs. Like I said, I want to tint it and get it tinted out and see. See, I should have ordered some slip tape. I placed like 2 orders from Flex Film, and I forgot to order slip tape, and I keep forgetting. So I really need to write it down. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna warranty it. Like I said, I don't know whose tint is underneath that. So if they say, I tell them 100%, hey, I'll go over that tint. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not gonna warranty it. If something start happening, then just you have to take it all. We have to take it off. That's all we're gonna do. So I tell people that right away up front and let them know. You know, I just keep it real with them. So what else is going on? I know people are busy. I'm busy. It's tough. The thing that helps me nowadays is realizing that most other people are busy as well. You know, so. And that's what's cool about networking, is doing stuff like this, because we get to share what's going on. And honestly, like, I'm trying my best to try to to manage some of the content that I've been creating. I don't want to just fall off the face of the earth, you know. So I'm trying to push, and just I'm really trying to stay on top of customers quicker. Maybe that sounds kind of crazy, but I'm really trying to handle the appointments quicker, just to try to keep people flowing, because if you book people out too far, then you're booked out like a month. So I'm trying to just keep the customers, I'm trying to knock out jobs as quick as I can. That's what I'm trying to do differently this year. I use auto for the RV, because the auto glass, well, actually, that's a good question. You know, it's a dual pane glass, so I need to think about that. Dual pane glass, I probably should almost be using flat glass film for that. But see, I don't want to have, see, it's tough, man. It's tough, because usually with the a vehicle or something, you're putting tint on the inside to keep it dark. But see, the difference is the RV has dual pane glass. So that's what's really keeping me hesitant from tinting some of the side windows, because I'm trying to just be patient and wait, because I probably should I'm looking for an exterior chrome film, and I know a friend of mine, another tinter, she has some, and I was trying to get some from her, but the logistics is kind of tough to go get that film. But I really would like to I want to get it tinted. I'm being impatient. That's the problem. I want to hurry up and do it when I should just wait. So I probably should be using a flat glass film, but you know, flat glass film isn't dark like an auto film. So it's just a little tricky. It's just a little tricky. 2021 Traverse, yeah. I had some of these edges, and you know what's really crazy? I was using a Blue Max. Did you just say something about that? Oh, say Clear Max. Heard it last forever. See, I haven't. I was using a Blue Max on like a Sidewinder. I had the Blue Max. So Sidewinder has the yellow, but I was using the Blue Max tool, and then I noticed a scratch, and the only thing I did was hit it with the Blue Max tool. So I was just kind of experimenting, seeing what's different. I just want to really make sure I get all the film out of the window. I don't want to see any of those little bubbles sparking around. So I was really trying to give a good hard pressure on the film, and I noticed a scratch on it, and I'm like thinking, man, I'm using a Blue Max, why is it scratching? So it's been kind of frustrating with these little scratches lately. Man, it's frustrating. I have an orange blade too, an orange crush blade. I don't have it on a handle, but I've taken that orange blade and I've just applied pressure to try to get the film out, to get the solution out of the film too. So I've just been trying different things, seeing if I can have something work better. Flat glass exterior film. Yeah, see that? Flat glass exterior film. So that I need to check into. I need to check into that. And see, and that's what it was. That's what another tinter said. They had some flat glass exterior film and it was silver. So I was thinking if I could get some of that from them, I wouldn't have to buy a whole roll, because you know, RV windows, a lot of them aren't really that big. They're not that big. They're not like a big full store window. They're just maybe 20 inches by like 24 or something. So I might try to do that flat glass exterior film. Hey Tony, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me a couple minutes of your time just to hang out, man. It's awesome. It's like an orange crush. Yeah, I might need to try like a clear blade in something and see, because these little scratches are really irritating. And I don't see how people just like put tons of pressure on the film when they're trying to get that solution out. And it's like, I'm just so nervous nowadays about scratching it, man. It's crazy. Terribly nervous about scratching film lately. It's just so frustrating when you're trying to be on schedule, you're trying to keep pace, you're trying to get things done, and you notice a big scratch and you got to freaking rip it off and redo it. It's frustrating, but I mean, it's real. It's the real deal stuff. It's what happens, you know. Flat glass. What's up? What's up, Michael? Appreciate you stopping. Jay Castillo, what's going on? That's what I was just saying. That Blue Max, man, I noticed something with the Blue Max blade. It scratched the other day, and I don't know. Maybe I gotta sand it a little bit. I don't know. Oh, really? Okay. I might check that out. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to put, but see, you know, put that slip tape on there and hope for the best. It's like I wish they almost had, like I love my black turbo. I use my black turbo a lot, and that's the one tool I can rely on that won't scratch. But it's like the black turbo, of course, it doesn't give you the pressure. So that's what's frustrating, man. It's like sometimes what I've been doing lately is I've been getting the film lined up. I'll go over it with my black turbo, and then what I do is I leave that window and I go to the other side. I said this before. I'll go to the other side of the vehicle. I'll get that window installed, get the top installed, black turbo it, and then I come back. And then by the time I come back to another glass, it's pretty well stuck. It's pretty good. Then I really carefully try to clean my edges of film and then roll it up. But the problem with doing that is that you're gonna have a lot of solution in there, and an hour or 2 hours from now you go look at it and it just looks really messed up because you didn't really go over it really well. And sometimes I'll even try to go over as much force as I can with my black turbo just to get that film out of there, man. So it's been just frustrating, man. I know, it's crazy, man. It's just been frustrating lately, you know. He's talking about slip tape. He's talking about slip tape. It's a little roll of tape that you can put on a hard card. You cut it and you put it on a hard card, and when you put that hard card around the edges, you know, it's usually plastic, it won't scratch. So it's just called slip tape. It's slip tape. Yep. No, I feel Lumar really scratches very easily. I don't like the feel of the Lumar film as much, and to me, Lumar, you just look at it wrong, it scratches. I didn't feel Flex scratches that much, but I could take the problem is I could take a triangle card and go through a seal and look at it and go through a seal, and there'll be no scratches. I can move that card just a little bit differently. I move that card and then try to do the same thing again, and then it scratches. So it's like, good grief. It's like position, the pressure of the card or the angle of the card, and it scratches. So it definitely needs to have some slip tape. But I do not feel that Flex scratches more than Lumar. I feel like Lumar, the way the feel of the Lumar, I actually like Flex Film scratch coat a lot. I love their scratch coat. Way better than Lumar, in my opinion. But Lumar, you know, it just scratches. It's just more of a brittle film. It scratches easy. So with Lumar, I'm being really careful not to run any type of hard card in any of the inside area, just to even mess with anything. I use like a blue turbo. I'll push on that black turbo. I'm sorry, black turbo. I'll push on that black turbo as hard as I can to get all that moisture out as best I can. Then I'll really carefully spray a lot of solution and go over it with like a yellow blade or my orange crush or something, and be really careful on the edges with Lumar. But I feel like it's not a Flex film. No, I don't have no problem with the Flex film. Yeah, I know the scratches have been just kind of killing me, but like I said, you got that tape. I need to get some of that tape. I think the tape and taping the tools is I did it a long time ago, and I kind of got away from it because I was using the purple cards from Tint Wiz, and I felt like they didn't scratch at all. But I did have some sandpaper, and I was sanding different things, and now it's just like I really need to get back into taking care of these tools and maybe sand them, put some slip tape on them to just be more prepared, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's wasted film and wasted time, you know. Getting a lot of hell ass for Flex Film lately. Is it good? I have no problem with Flex Film. I like Flex Film. No issues with it. I love their TerraFlex Carbon, and I still use their Panaflex line of ceramic. For my customers, my area, Panaflex works good. It blocks a lot of heat out. Yeah, I have no problem with Flex Film at all. I've been using them for years. I'll still continue to use them, you know. I love the black turbo. Black turbo, when I lay my film on the glass and get it positioned right, my black turbo is my first squeegee. I usually use this to knock down and to get into position. I don't use a hard squeegee right away. I use like a black turbo just to kind of knock some of that solution out, make sure it's in position, and I use that first. But I also use my black turbo mainly for cleaning. I usually use a black turbo mainly for cleaning. I always use black turbo for cleaning because it's a really soft blade and it helps to really just clean the glass really well. So black turbo is pretty much the go-to for cleaning. Lint-free pink towels. I'll find some. Okay, lint-free pink towel. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe it's like putting a towel over something and just kind of going over it too, and going over the edges and the seals with the towel. You know, it's just, yeah, it's something. Like, we need to just really figure something out. It hurts your hands, yeah. That's the problem, man. It's like we're trying to do all this different stuff, and we're trying to get pressure on it. We're trying to lay it down. We're trying to get all that solution out, and then you go on the edges and you look at the window and you got little bubbles in there. You really want to just blast on that, but it's like, oh, I'm just so trying to be careful because I don't want to freaking scratch it up. We just talked about that. You can find sip tape at any tint supply, Lexington Films, Interwest, any place like Flex Film, they have it. Interwest Tools, all those places. Amazon, they all got that. It's just like Teflon slip tape. You can find that at all those places. What is up, Solar Window Tint? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Hey, we're just talking some tinting, some scratching, you know, hard cars, Teflon slip tape. We're just talking all that real quick. There you go, Jake Castillo. He says driving distributed $9, Lexington Film 13. So you can get a roll of it from any one of them places. Yes, exactly, Jaybird. Man, exactly. You have to really baby those films, because those films, to me, in my opinion, they'll just scratch a little bit easier. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, like I like a film that has a real slippery scratch coat when your blade just grinds over it. I feel like Lumar, I cannot get a blade to drag over that film. You know, and it's sometimes you have to back blade it. You know, but I feel like the scratch coat isn't really slippery on Lumar. So I think that people that install a lot of Lumar, they probably have found blades or squeegees that work really well for them. You know, I install it every once in a while for my buddy. I don't install it every day for myself. So I notice that if my blade or my squeegee is not dry, it will stop on Lumar film. It will not go anywhere. So it really makes me nervous about putting a lot of pressure on Lumar film, because I feel like I'll just jack the whole piece up. You know, so that's just me though. You know, I'm still trying to figure that out, and I'm trying to learn with that too. So, yep, it's always a constant learning process, man. But that's what I've experienced. So I'm just saying what I've experienced. And like I said, I like the Flex Film scratch coat. I've been using some Solar Effects Vintage now. I feel that film is good, has a nice color, it shrinks well. So I've been using that lately. Too, I wanted to add that to my lines that I use. Like I said, I still feel like I really probably use Nanoflex for a ceramic, because I don't do a ton of ceramic. You know, I do enough. I don't do like a lot of it. So so just to kind of figure that out. I mean, you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm trying to be a little more price conscious with things this year. Last year was a really good year for me. It was going crazy. I got burned out in late August. I was like tinting so much, I was just roasted. But it was a good year. You know, it was a good year for me. So this year going into it, my winter already stayed steady, and now we're just going right into it, and it's crazy. So I'm trying to just be a little bit more conscious with stuff, and a little more price conscious with some of the films and some of the stuff I use, you know. So try to really pay attention to that, and try to just be a little more conscious on just what I'm buying and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, that could be it. You mean, that could be it too. I tried my best to really clean that outer window right away. I try to clean the outer window, but you can tell though, because I like when you tack down that piece of film on the glass, you can feel little sediments under there, and it kind of drives me nuts. So I always take my Mactac and I get the film to stick to the glass, so when I roll the window down, I don't have all the sediments and stuff. But I try to keep the window as clean as I can. But you could be getting dirt in there too. See, that's totally new to me. I don't do a lot of exterior type films, so I'm not even sure. Maybe someone else does a lot of exterior, but I don't really do any exterior film at all. So that's why I was asking earlier. I want to do exterior film on my motorhome, and I'm really trying to figure out what I can use that's going to work well. So I don't really know about exterior films that much. I can't really comment too much on that. Clear Max blade is soft, but you put it in a handle, will have will have pressure. Yeah, I always thought about ordering one of those clear blades and with the handle on it. I never have, but I've been thinking about doing that. I know it's killing me right now. It really is killing me. The other day I just put some tape on a car because I'm like, I just need something, because I was using my tri-edge, and we all know never use a tri-edge to clean your seals out. We know that. But for some reason I'm like, I wonder if I put some tape on this tri-edge, can I use it to go through? But it doesn't slide that well. So I try, but it just wasn't sliding that well. Keep us separate. Yeah, and then you're having separate bottles, and you got this, you got to run and get this. It's just frustrating, you know. And and that's the problem. These blades, they don't last long. They start nicking. They start nicking really quickly, and you're like, how in the heck did they nick? Like even my yellow blade I have that I use a lot, freaking has nicks in it, and I'm like, dude, all I'm using it is just to apply gentle pressure on the film, and it has a nick in it. So I believe that a lot of these things, they nick like crazy. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's like these things, the lifespan of these things is really short, and you got to go buy a new piece or a new blade. And I would think you should be able to get longer life out of them than that, Oh, I've seen clear blades at any type of parts place, any film supplier, anyone, they'll have the clear blade. It's just a white. It's not really clear. It's just like the colored white blade. And it might say Clear Max on it, but it's really like white, See, that's crazy. Even if you sand them, they're still scratching. See, it's frustrating. Yeah, I guess you really just need to go get some slip tape, tape it on there. Even 2 layers, like Jaybird was saying. You probably just need to do that. Actually, I'm gonna go order some probably tonight. Blue Max flat out nick, orange crust leaf streaks. Yeah, see, it's crazy. Yeah, and you make a good point. So if you hit the top edge of the glass as you're doing those top passes and it hits a rough part, it nicks. That makes sense. That can make sense. So just got to make sure you don't really go up and hit the top part. Yep. Oh, Michael, so many people nowadays sell these big, long, these big, long microfiber dash towels. I just have a long microfiber dash towel. You'll see it in all my windshield videos for the most part. It's nothing fancy. It's the big, long microfiber dash towel. Now the dash protector people, you see in my Instagram, you see them, they have like a rope built into the towel. So it's a towel and rope all built into one. So you take the whole towel, put it on the dashboard, and you tuck the rope in, and the towel is sewn into the rope. So those look pretty cool. I haven't tried them, but I know, I think Artistic Window Tinting, they were trying one in one of their videos before. So yeah, those look really cool. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I finally got some solar effects here. The vintage is awesome. I love the slip coat. The liner peels off easily. I don't really have any issues when I spray and clean the film. Nope. I noticed I have scratched it a couple times though. So I have to just be careful. But the vintage is fine. The vintage is fine, especially for my customers. They just want a color. They just want a good film. The vintage works more than enough. So I do have some vintage. I bought vintage in like probably 5% for visors, 20% for normal stuff. So I did get a bunch of vintage here. Yep. I haven't tried the carbon yet. I haven't tried that yet. And I mean, I might not even really need to, honestly, because the vintage does just as well. I guess it might start thinking about a little bit more of a heat protection, or a little bit more of it's a little bit more of a film. But I was talking to Roger over at Solar Effects, and he's saying the vintage is just as nice as the film. It's just that they have a better warranty for the carbon. So that's just another thing. But I haven't used the carbon yet, so I got a vintage, and I've been doing really well with the vintage. I mean, and in all honesty, yes, the price point is good, and we know it's a decent film. I had my buddies using that film like a long time ago. I had a buddy using that film, and I just never really had a reason to want to test it out. But I think at this point in time, like, I'm trying some different films. I'm experimenting. I got people asking questions, so I'm trying to learn and do things as well. So times change and we keep figuring things out, you know what I mean? Matt has been using Clear Mask for 3 weeks and he cleans and installs with it. Yeah, that's crazy. See, I've never been a big handle cleaner, you know, for glass prep. I've never been a big handle guy. I see some people cleaning with big handles. I don't like that. I like my black turbo to clean personally, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure. Man, that blade obviously it has nicks in it, and it has nicks in it. I really like that side. I love the tool, but it's got nicks in it. So it's just, man, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. California 619, appreciate you stopping in, man. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thinking about 35%, you know, 35% is really, really popular. I'll be honest with you, 35% is very popular. I'm just going to keep it real simple with you. If you live in a city and you have a lot of street lights and you have lights down your street and you're in a big city and you're driving around, most of the places you go, it's lit up, 35% might not be that bad for you. But if you're doing a lot of country driving, do a lot of highway driving when there's no lights, you know, I'm not talking about like interstate, I'm not talking, well, highway, interstate, sorry, but if you're in a big town and you got street lights on the highways and you got street lights everywhere you go, you'll be fine with 35%, in my opinion. Now, if you get out into some back road country where there's no lights, 35% is gonna get dark, you know what I mean? Me, outside of my house, you cannot even see my road, okay? So I have no lights out there. When I'm driving into town, even though it's only 5 minutes for me, there's no lights. So it's dark. It is, and I just personally, there's deer out here. I don't want to mess with that. So 35% for me is a little bit dark. I got 40% on my windshield of my Impala, and it gets a little bit dark for me as well. So I just like 50%. I just like 50% personally, because 50% it helps, and you can still see out of it. So that's kind of my thing. I don't like to go too dark, man. I've done that before. I like to keep it streamlined and clean. I don't want to go too dark, you know, no more. So 35% though, a lot of people are doing it. I got a guy on Friday for 35%. I had a guy on Thursday last week, 35%. I do a lot of 35% windshields, but it's just a little bit too dark for me. But I think it's something that everyone needs to experience because all these people are doing it. They're doing it for the first time. They're like, dude, I want 35%. My buddy has it. They're doing it for the first time. But a year or so later that they come back, they might be like, well, I had that. I don't want to do that again. It's something people want to experience. So if you can experience, or if you can tint it yourself, try it, because tinting it yourself is no better way than for you experiencing. Like when I put 40% on my car, I had 50% before, and I thought to myself, let me just try it. There's no other way to know is if I try it, you know? What's up, Tint Pro? Thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. See, some people, like I said, some people like it, you know? Yeah, I mean, if you get a 35, you get a ceramic film and 35% is blocking it out, it probably would be nice. I'm not gonna lie, but it just gets dark depending on your location, you know. Nano carbon. Now they said the Nano is a really good heat blocking film. I personally have never tried it because I've been cool with Panaflex, and Nanoflex is a step up. So for me just to buy it though and to mess with it, I don't need like 50 feet just to try it myself. But to get that price point, I'd have to be up there in price point to be able to sell that film. So I know they made that film to compete with just anything and everything. But yeah, I mean, if you did Nanoflex on a windshield, I'd be curious. It probably would block out a lot of heat. Probably be really nice. I know Artistic Window Tint, they use that. What up, Intense? What's up, Al? Appreciate it. Al has been killing it in his new shop. I've been seeing all the videos and all of his stories. Is killing in his new shop. I know he's been busy as well. So I know he's been busy. I know all of us are busy. Yeah, we're talking about how these blades, they don't last, man. You know, they just don't last. You know, I'm not trying to put anybody under the bus. I mean, I know you guys say it is what it is, but some of the blades it's frustrating, you know, especially when you're starting to do a lot of cars. You need to just be able to slam them out. You need to be able to do it, hit them, and you have to be worried about scratching it. It's a mind game. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Al, you gotta let me know when you're gonna try to do your thing. I'm like, we got so many tournaments to like the end of May, so I'm gonna be kind of busy on my weekends. But I want to take a trip by you sometime this summer, hang out, man, shoot the shit. Maybe we can vlog some stuff, you know. So We'll have to see what's going on, because I know I got my kids' tournament scheduled, man. They are every weekend coming up. We're going to be running. So we're going to be busy for a good part of the spring. But hopefully after that, things calm down a little bit. Hopefully I can get on the road and come hang out and see what's going on. I'm curious about that. It's crazy. I got a phone call right now. People calling me freaking 740, probably calling me about tint. But yeah, we're gonna have to just leave them to voicemail, and they're going to have to leave a message. That's the thing now. Even with my phone, with all the people and the customers calling me, I just tell them my voicemail now. I'm like, if you call about window tint, please text me. You know, just text me. I'm getting all, you know, you get so many random numbers and calls. So I'm like, hey, just text me, leave a message. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's overwhelming to a certain point. I mean, we all knew this was coming. It happens every year. We knew it was coming, but there's never really any preparation for it. You know what I mean? You're just like, one day you're chilling, next minute, like, there's freaking 60 degrees outside, and then everyone thinks, oh, I need to call him tomorrow for 10. And it's like, bam, you know what I mean? I'm booked out to the second week in April already, so it's crazy. What is going on? What's going on with you, JT? Hanging out. Yeah, I'm still thinking about how we're gonna set this. We're gonna set this up for. We're gonna do our whole thing. So I'm trying to get stuff ready, man. Jaybird, you mean welcome to Solar Family for me or what? I'm feeling for drag with every knife run. Hey, like I said, if you invent this nice squeegee, I will be happy to promote it for you, because I just want something that you can put pressure on, that will slide over a nice scratch coat and that won't scratch. You know what I mean? It's just, it's tough. It's tough. That's why I'll be honest, man. I'm using my black turbo on film. I never used to, but I'm starting to really use black turbo on film. I'm trying to clean up everything as best as I can, and I really just need to get some slip tape and put it on some type of hard card and just finish the edges off and just leave it. I prefer to handle clarity via WhatsApp too after they call to schedule an appointment, etc., etc. You know, what's going on, Arrow? Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. I like to use I usually use my Facebook, but a lot of people nowadays are Googling me, because Google has been blowing up for me. The last couple of years, since I moved here, Google has gone nuts. So for Google, they'll just email or they will call. And a lot of people just pick up the phone and call from Google. But a lot of people on Facebook will message me, and Facebook is really more manageable for me, where I can see the conversation. I have quick responses that go right to the customer, and Facebook works really well. I mean, you can program all your responses, and if you go on vacation, you can put them on vacation. You could put call me, you could put message me, you could put all that on the Facebook response. So then people can see that, you know, so I don't ask them what kind of car it is, what do you want. I have all that in that pre-recorded response on Facebook. But then, like I said, if they go on Google and they call me and they talk about a conversation for 20 minutes, I'm almost like, do you have Facebook? Can you just message me on Facebook? Because then I can see our conversation. A guy called me today. He has 2 vehicles he wants done. He's like, yeah, I called you last week. And I said, man, I'm sorry. I honestly, I do not remember you. I'm not going to write down your phone conversation. I don't have time to do that. So we had to catch up, refreshen up on one he wanted, and then figure out when I could get it in. So yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. What's up, Johnny? Appreciate it. If you do that, squeegee won't last for sure. The tool is only for prep. Yeah, I know. It is a nice soft prep tool. It ain't gonna last, but it's just something that I can really rely on. That's not gonna freaking throw scratches on everything. You know what I mean? I know a black turbo won't scratch, but I know it's not a hard pressure film. So it's just tough right now. It's frustrating a little bit. I know, exactly. Yes, how much do your services cost? That's why I changed all that. I went into Facebook, I put an instant reply, and I labeled it all. Where are you located? How much? What type of vehicle do you have? What do you want on your vehicle? And then I tell them you can check out my Facebook page or whatever for more information. I have that in there because it takes you 20 minutes. Well, what kind of car do you have? What do you want on that car? What do you want done? And they're going back and forth with them. So now I put all that in a pre-recorded message on Facebook. As soon as they message me, how much to tint a car? I'm like, what kind of car? It just boom, it hits them back right away. But still, the same thing. A lot of people don't even answer the question. A guy today, it said, how much to tint a sedan? And then it said all these questions, and I sat there and waited. You know, I looked at it, I left it, and I went and did other things. And then it was like 3 hours went past and the guy never even said nothing. And then I messaged him and said, hey, there are questions up above to answer. And then he answered one of them and left the other two and didn't even answer. I'm like, oh, good grief, guys. People, come on. It's not hard to read, you know? No, you're not late, Dave. We were already talking. Hey, I told you, man, I wanted to have Liz on here. So, hey, Dave, think about it. Maybe you and Liz can both be on, you know, next week or something like that. You guys can both sit right together. You guys can hang out, you know. So that was something I wanted to do as well. You got to keep nudging her. Tell her I wanted to come on here. We got to talk. My knife is special card for prep, my special squeegee, and my towels, and that's it. Yeah, definitely. I know. I mean, you got to figure out something that's going to work, man. It's crazy. WhatsApp is better, so I get the client's phone number, I can save and so on. After scheduled appointment, client sends me their location via Google Maps, and I love that because it saves me time. I'll definitely look into that. I'll look into that. Right now, I've been using a point fix. Where you can set the time, you can put their number in there, you can send them a reminder, you can put the price, you can put a point fix is a really nice app and it's free. So you can use month by month. You can put their name, their phone number in there. You can put notes in there. You can put reminders to remind you 24 hours. You can send that reminder to them. A point fix is a really good app, so I like it. You know. And I'm not sure if it has a location in there, but it's a really nice app. It works really well. I'll put them on YouTube, guys. I could talk about it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, talk about it, man. Show us what's up and then put that video up and then we can kind of see what's going on. Tint Pros, he's being stingy. Yes. Hey. Show her this, and like I said, even if you just had that phone like you were set up, and then both you guys could talk. But I know it's harder I know it's harder going back and forth. Or we could in this stream you can put up to 10 people in this stream. So if she wants to be on her phone and you want to be on your phone, like I said, all you need is just to like some headphones so we can hear and some good lighting. That's pretty much it. So like I said, if she doesn't want to do it herself, you know, we can arrange something where we're all on there and you can help answer each other questions. Because, like I said, it's so much to talk about, man, that it's really not that big of a deal. So tell her, because you know, I've been a fan of her work. I've been a fan of your work. You guys are all business. You guys have a system. You know, like I said, she's kind of the face, the people person of the company. I like to just kind of get her take on things as well. And I'm sure there's tons of people that would love to just learn about her that probably don't know about her and stuff like that. So it's all about sharing info and just networking and stuff, you know. What's going on, William? Had to get drivers or replaced, so I have to take it to look at the original place tinted before, or if I go somewhere else, will the tint match? No, I just go back to the shop that you went to, man. They should take care of you. That's what they're there for. I was just talking to this about a person earlier today. Just go back to the place that's taking care of you. That's their job. If you don't like something, you know, you try your best. We all try our best to help the customer out. We always try our best to make sure the company's happy. If you got something that's wrong, just go talk to them. Like I said, us tinter, for me to ask someone about some tint that's across the country is really nothing that person can do for me. Every look on their reviews, make sure they take care of people. You ask them, hey, do you take care of this? I have a warranty. They're warranted. If it's something they did, you didn't do, that's all part of the game. I tell my customers that before they leave. If you get 2 weeks out and something looks really bad and it really annoys you, let me know. I can't fix everything. Everything is not going to be perfect, but I try my best. If they come back and something is bugging them and they drive all the way back here, at least I can do is fix it for them. I don't warranty, I just fix it. So, and yeah, you do risk going to another company because a lot of shops don't want to have the same film as the next guy. We want to separate ourselves. We carry this brand, they carry that brand. We're different from them. Our price points are different. So if you go to the next guy, they're probably not going to have the same film that this guy does. You know, so just go back to the same place you came that did your stuff. Talk to them. Be cool with them. There's no reason to go yelling and go crazy. It can always be fixed. It's just plastic on glass. So talk to them and see if they can help you out. You know what I mean? Awesome. Hey, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I hate to do it, but I gotta run. I just wanted to do a quick stream tonight. We'll be back Wednesday. Hey, Jaybird, I know Jaybird and Tint Pro. I know you guys know Window tinting queen, you know, artistic window tint. I'm trying to get her. I wanted to get her on the show. Dave stopped in here a couple minutes ago. I was trying to get her in. Yeah, William, that's all I'm saying, man. Just go back to the place. It's very, very important to be able to take care of someone and make them happy. That's the main thing. It's better to take care of a person than to have that person mad or whatever. Saying that, but there's only so much we can do. You know, I got a customer coming back after a year or so saying, oh, a couple of my windows have this and this and that in it. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, it's been like a year or so, and now you're telling me that you have something in there that was done years ago that you could have seen 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, or a month later. Now it's a year or so, and you want me to look at these windows again? So it's frustrating, you know, but what can I mean, I'm gonna look at the car, I'm gonna go over the car with them, I'm gonna say, hey, this can risk being worse than what it was now. I mean, rubbing it with glue and stuff. So it's frustrating, but it's just something that we gotta do. So I redid the back window for the guy because he didn't like it. So now he's gonna come again. He wants me to redo some other stuff. So it's very frustrating. You do so many cars every day. You're trying to do your best, but we're only human. So we're only human. We can only do so much. So Twisted Tay, I appreciate you stopping in. Like I said, I'm gonna end the stream right now. I gotta go get some more stuff done before tomorrow's school for my kids, how to help them get set up, make sure they're good to go, make sure stuff is ready to roll. But hey guys, I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Dave. Hey, like I said, we're gonna nudge Liz, see if we can get her and see if we can talk to her. And then yeah, I know that's the problem too. Some people say, "Oh yeah, I just want to have her redo it. I want this." They just don't like it. Some people, there are some people out there that you can never ever make happy. This is how it is. There's some people are going to nitpick you and nitpick you and nitpick you, and they don't understand. You're trying to run a business. You're trying to do his best work. The last thing we want to do is throw some crap up for them to have to come back intentionally. We want their cars to be good for them to go away and be happy for years down the road. That's our main thing. But you know, it's hard sometimes. I had a kid bring me an older car a while ago. It was dust all over the place. It was dirty inside. And then they expect a clean tint job. And I'm like, dude, every time I touch everything, there's dust and dirt falling. I'd sit inside the car. There's dust flying around the air. It's like, this is going to be a tough car, you know? So it's just hard. It's hard, you know? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You try to do the best you can do. But hey, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chat earlier. California 619, I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it. And like I said, Wednesday, guys, we'll be back Wednesday. We'll stream Wednesday night. We'll hang out. Let me know what's going on. Tint Pro is gonna have that video up. I'm gonna try to give hey, Tint Pro, when you put that video up, I'm gonna try to relink it on my community tab so everyone can see it, just in case someone misses it or something. So yeah. Yep, exactly. It's crazy. So I mean, it is what it is. Hey, we all know being in customer service is not easy. So it's not easy. Oh man, don't even talk about it. I had a Ford yesterday that the window dropped down and wouldn't go back up. And I messaged the guy and said, hey, your window doesn't go back up. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that. And I was thinking, oh man, here we go. But you know, I had to put a suction cup on the window, pull the window up with the suction cup, and then put the suction cup on the bottom where it bumped the seal. I had tinted it, and then he came and he fixed it and rigged it somewhere, and he got it to work. But I'm thinking, oh man, crazy. All right, but guys, peace. Thanks for stopping in the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Check out the vlog channel when you get time. Fade the Black Vlogs. I'll leave a link down below. Check out the vlog. See what's going on. I have another vlog up this week. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you later, man. Later.